Hello ladies and gents, we're back in Sofia Auto Show in Bulgaria checking the new Kia Picanto. I was in the Paris just beginning of the week, filmed the new Picanto in GT line. We're gonna check the entry model that's not a sport trim. Still, it looks good. The headlights now look same as on the new Sorento, but look at these. If we come closer, these are just silver accents inside. These are not lights. On the GT line, the high trim, you get this as daytime running lights. Here you have the bulbs, turn signals, and main light with the lens on the top. So that is that. We have this green color, have this still sporty looking black details, so unpainted black plastic or gray metallic there, and intake on the bottom. Top is closed. We can see the already now standard Kia badge. It's not anything new. Car looks really sweet. It's a little small city hatch. You can see the alloys. So we have a also matte gray, or is it matte? It kind of looks matte, but it does have the little flakes inside. It's like a metallic, but it almost has a matte finish. And let's check the tires. This should be this is 14 inch, so 175 65 R14. You can see the turn signal, mirror. You can see the top. We have the lane assist camera, double laminated windshield. It's a sweet little hatch. Drum brakes on the rear. Let's check the back. So on the GT line, the top model gets connected. Again, this is just a reflector here. In the other one, you get these illuminated. You can see these are the bays. These are not illuminated. You do get a little camera here. You can press here to open. Plastic discrete diffuser. Go back up. You see the little hatch. Roomy cargo space. You can put carry-on here, even maybe two. But if you knock down the seats, you have even more room. There's like around 10, 12 fingers of height, more or less. So around 20 centimeters from the loading area to the bottom. You get a spare wheel, full size, because it's 14 inch tire dimension or alloy. So you can see here have two tether points. You have a warm light on the left and grocery hooks on both sides. You can lower these if you don't have passengers on the rear. And it's easy here to knock down the seats. So seats knock down 60-40. So let me just knock this one down. You can see how that looks. Now just to show you the side profile, because I have more room here. It's a sweet little car. Good opening and closing sound. You can put a seatbelt here so it's not in the way. You can see how that looks when the seat is down and the cargo room. Now you can see here everything is hard plastic. A big handle, spare windows, no pockets here, and a speaker. Now we have a nice cloth seats. This one's a little bit different materials than the one I saw in the GT line trim. Still okay. Let's jump inside. Good feet room, good knee room for a tall person. Let's hear the closing sound. Great closing sound. And here you can see, I think the other one had an armrest, so there's a cup holder here, storage room there. You can see the handbrake. These seats are nice and wide, very comfortable. Transmission tunnel isn't too tall, it's wide, but the third seat is quite small, so it'd be more comfortable for two on the back. You can see the rear, and to try to maximize headspace here, so let's see the headspace. 2 meter tall person, yeah, I cannot straighten out completely, but for an average person, this should be fine. So average height, of course. And here you can see all three sides besides the driver have handles. Behind the driver, there's a little hook for the maybe shirt. Seatbelts are not adjustable. And we can see the front. Now let's get to the front. So notice the B-pillars and Picanto are in the color of the vehicle. Have a physical cylinder here. We have a remote unlock lock of the car. No keyless entry. All powered windows, but the driver one is only fully automatic. You can lock the rear or disable the rear, and you can lock and lock the car. Mirrors are electronic. You have pockets on the front. Speaker there. Tire pressure here. And we get a little carpet here, Picanto. And you can see the paddles there. Now, seats are manual. You push this to slide back and forward, up and down for the seat. Push up to tilt the seat. So same cloth. This is a little bit more rigid. You can see that. You can see the top. Steering column is manually adjusted, and you can see here height of the headlights. Traction off, and set your tire pressure. Closing sound. Excellent closing sound, both front and rear. Now there's a speaker here also in the doors there and at the bottom. Now let's switch to wide lens. So this is the point of view, and it's a sweet little car. Now, very familiar, not too many changes. Let's zoom back in. So the most of the change is on the exterior part. You can see the Kia steering wheel. So this one is rubberized. This is imitation of the leather, but still has a nice grip. So this is not covered by leather. This is just rubber material, and you can see it's a 3-spoke. Nice physical buttons, and I can notice there are no blanks, looking excellent. You can see here the light controls, and I'm going to turn these on. Not sure if they're going to work. You should keep your lights on automatic usually. Wiper controls, you can see here AC vents, and the dash is of course hard plastic, but let's be honest, you're not going to touch this. You can see there's a digital cockpit. We don't have the key. I'm just going through the car. There's a new infotainment. It is updated like the rest of the Kia. A little bit faster working. Things load fast and move fast. So that's great. You have the shortcuts here and the little knobs. Nice and practical. You can see the dash here. There's a silver line. The hazards below. And there are air vents. This one has the manual AC. So this will be off. And then you can control the fan speed. You can control it where you want the air. You have the AC on or off. Have the max below here for the front. But then here you have the rear defrost. I don't see the button to close or open. Oh, it's here. So you press this one to open or close. Now here we have a 12-volt outlet, USB-A and USB-C for fast charging. Here you have a little room, but here underneath you have 2 cup holders. So that is really nice and practical. You can retract them if you need more space here. But then again, you can just turn them on. Now, here you have the reverse, neutral, and drive. You can push it to the side and then manually switch the speeds if you want to. You can see the auto start stop off. And then you have the manual handbrake. It is made of plastic. Again, there is a little storage room there. Seats are nice. Nothing too special. The bolsters on the top here are a bit bigger, but very nice and comfy. And over here, a very spacious glove compartment. So this is really a nice little hatch. It's light, doesn't spend too much fuel. You can see the view at the rear, and you have a light switch here. It's disabled currently, and you have the big beauty mirror. Ladies will appreciate this. And you have the documents holder right there. For a 2-meter tall person on the front, it's not really an issue height-wise. I could lower a little bit down, and I would have more space. Now that's that. Let me see if I can turn on the lights on. As you can see, everything is illuminated red inside, so when you turn the lights on, I'm gonna turn the hazards just to wrap it up. Plus, we're gonna pop the bonnet. Actually, let's just first show you the turn signals. You can see the turn signals. So these are all bulbs. It's easier to replace them when they burn out, so that's a good thing if you don't prefer the looks of the LEDs, honestly. So I really like the new design. It's kind of nice and up to date with the rest of the lineup. Now let's see the little engine. It should be the little MPI. This blue thing is your washer fluid, so you can see that. Just let it drop. Closes nice. Now we're in Bulgaria again. They use Cyrillic alphabet, so you can see here Kia Picanto 1.0. This is the LX trim, I believe. So I'm not sure if they have different naming of the equipment, but you can see here should be the MPI, and you can see all the specs here, like 67 horsepower, 158 kilometers per hour is the top speed. 0 to 100 is in 14.8. Now that is really slow, so don't push this car. This is just a nice city commuter, and you can see it should have a lower fuel consumption. So that's that. That was the new Kia Picanto. If you want to see more from Sofia Auto Show, do subscribe and click the bell to get notified when I upload more videos.